trunk?
Sacrifice of thousands who worked in Long Island plane factories during World War II. So all of these heroes were done by company photographers. There's no
Get 50. Separate the
Yeah, sure. Give me a second. Checking out. Right now, it will ask you for a security deposit. You can use any card, but at the end of your stay, you can always switch the cards or split the bill.
Alright, so that will be refunded anyways.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Alright.
So
Alright, thank you. 그 지금은 그 보증금. 나도
술을 얹어준 건가? 저게 고수인가? 어디? 언니 좀 먹을래? 아니, 난 안 먹어요. 안 먹어? 마치 원래 이렇게 놓였던 것 같아요.
얍.
가끔 그녀들. 이래서 언니랑 나랑 기억력이 안 좋았어.
한 손으로 해요.
얘도 간다. 누가 없지?
Do I need to pay it for you? Yep. Can I get the receipt, please? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. 와, 근데 진짜 싸. 18불? Bagel with cream cheese and tomato. And then we're also gonna get the smoked salmon cream cheese. 진짜 맛있다.
아, 이것도 반반.
귀엽다. Let's go. 예쁘다. 여기 pickles. 와, 맛있겠다. 디어 피클이래. 귀엽다. 레시피가 500개나 있나? Second Street. 완벽하게 하는구나.
Make me glad to call you mine, and you have got my head in the clouds. All that I need is your body next to me on rainy days. Just need your company, don't need too much. Just simple love and
여기 보세요.
Pero ahí, ¿qué más hay?
Thank you. pizza, the smaller size, and then could we also get the carbonara? And then do you have like?
No, I had to see the whole.
Wanna fill your cup with some morning coffee. Wanna tell you all the promises I wanna keep. Wanna wrap my arms around you, give you the warmth you need. So can you take this chance? I want you, girl, grab my hand. I don't wanna be stuck in a situation. Just let me know I'm down to risk it all. I don't like temporary love. Seeing all these couples always falling through the grill. Tell me 6 a day, I want all of that romance. Give you what you need, not what you want. I don't like temporary love. I don't like temporary love.
Well, it seems to me he's rather stay, unsure of what next move to make. Now that the love has gone away, he's trying to numb his blues to death. He's living a shadow life, and then he sees haunting ghosts of us.
Hello, for just one? Yep. Thank you. Could I please get the pork dumplings and then shrimp fried noodles? Yep. Can I get the menu? Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry?
Have you ever heard of the IRC?
No.
I'll make it quick.
No, I'm
We're helping out
sorry.
refugees.
I'm meeting my friends, so I'm
You know
sorry.
about the
Come, let's do it.
And then I got this.
I left a bit of space on the first.
Thank you so much. What the hell?
Chill out. There's more sports Jong went out of Gastro Sensei. What? Can you believe Kim Jong-un doesn't poop for what? Get the fuck off my block if you're a fucking
So you have to get the scone, you have to eat it fresh.
And then I get told how to eat it. Next shower emergency. You can only do it 6.
Could I get 2 scones, please?
Yeah, with the butter and jam?
Yes, please. Look at that. Look at that. 여기 인사해 주는 건가? 인사해 주는
You got me tingling. She's so cute. We're on a Ferris wheel ride.
Ay, ¿cuál es la vaina tuya, chica?
You, sweet delectable you, who keeps me bending just like you. Knew we were meant to unite. Is this really happening?
with pistachio milk, please.
Yeah, it sounds good. I'll the right answer? Usually there's a right answer. Okay,
어, 한글.
That's from a partner.
우와. 이거 약간. Let's go. Yep. Thank you.
No, because you take him about whether or not. It's like damage
우와. 대박.
Attracted to your type, boy. The summer when we kiss, beginning of our secret love. Baby, you got me going all around you. I can't resist myself, cause I just need you here. The way you pull me in. Summer cologne's got me free. Summer cologne's got me falling to my knees. I don't need much, baby. I just need you right here next to me.
Yep, we're heading to the ice cream factory.
put all my eggs in one basket. Wanna show everyone that we lasted. Wanna go through miles and miles, go through hell and back, begging when you're way beside. When I move my hands down slowly to your waist, with your body pressed against me, takes me to a different place. So just let me say one more thing. So can you take this chance? I want you, girl, grab my hand. I don't wanna be stuck in a situation. Just let me know I'm down to risk it all.
엄청 크다. 빵이 부드럽네. 딱딱할 줄 알았는데. 베리가 나으려나? 땡큐. 아몬드 밀크 라떼. 디볼션보다 나은데? 뭐지? But do you have like lemon cookies?
Yeah, those are the best ones.
Yeah. Thank you. Fine. Let's try this one. Pencil cases, is it? Oh, so cute. 몰라. 귀엽다. 이 배지 어떻게 생각해? 나도. $1. 맛있겠다. 튀지 않게 조심해야겠다.
I've been out of my head, can't get out of bed.
태그 갖고 올. 이거 안 줬는데. 어? 그거 우리 리턴 박스 1층에 있어.
Walking to the market, strolling hand in hand, exchanging letters with your don't need when we are together. We always have fun throughout the day. I'll do anything to get your attention. When you say you love me, I seem to ascend to the heavens above, where we fall in love. I don't know what I would do without you, because all I need,
Did you want it for here or to go?
For here. For here? Yep. 여긴가? 뭔가 여길 것 같은. And that's all. Yeah, thank you so much. Yep, thank you.
I would not be able to handle right now.
And then, what was that? Matcha work?
I have to know how to pronounce it like this.
And guess who was big? Ding ding.
여긴 괜찮아. 괜찮아.
Investment. Here are things to look for before you purchase. Number
감사합니다.
죽는 줄 알았네. 어제 차 밀려가지고.
근데 어제 진짜 막혀.
아 여기 총기 사고 났잖아요.
그니까.
근데 뉴욕 사람으로서 범인 자살하고. 뉴욕은 총 쏘는 애들 보면 다 다른 지역에서 와갖고 뉴욕에 총 쏘는 거예요.
아, 네.
그 풋볼리그 그 팀에. 근데 전미 풋볼리가 힘들다고 헥헥거린대.
그건 내못 올라가. 그 10년지.
제가 안 봤는데 손님들이 이 밑으로 오다 보면 다 왼쪽에서 출발하는 거 왼쪽에서. 야경 옆으로 싹 이펙트 빌딩이 내리자마자 그 스타벅스가